Hi, welcome to my channel today. And today we have the great pleasure of being here at YL Camera in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Today we have a very special treat. We brought in the new GFX100II, not Mark II, but 2. So I'd like to show you and explain to you some of the features and benefits of this new medium format camera, which it happens to be a game changer. Okay, to my right, we have the first generation medium format Fujifilm, which is the 50S, brought out a few years back. Then about 2 years ago, they brought out the 100S, which is the first 100 megapixel medium format camera by Fuji. And today we have the honor of showing you the brand new GFX100II, which is the second generation of the GFX100. So as you can see, and I'm sure you've seen the specs on it, but I wanted to be a little bit more specific on what its capabilities are and why you need medium format as opposed to full frame. So one of the misconceptions is on medium format, especially for commercial photographers, is that it's just more than full frame, but the most significant part is that it's 16-bit. With 16-bit, which is exponential to 14-bit, you get the gradation and the details you need for commercial work. For example, if your client is, say, Procter & Gamble with shampoos and doing hair commercial ads, they want to see the DNA at 100% in their commercials. And they want to see every strand of hair. And that's why you use medium format, especially 16-bit. So it goes beyond the full frame sensor size of the camera. It's the bit. And you can only get that with medium format, hence the price. But for the price of this new unit, which is substantially lower than the old days when you use medium format digital cameras, it makes it exciting for us commercial photographers to be able to use a tool like this to give our clients the best possible image at the most reasonable cost, number one. Number two, if you're a cinematographer and videographer, this camera is loaded with video features and benefits that you can use as a filmmaker or a video documentary maker. But we'll get into that on a different level. But I want to thank Fuji Malaysia and YL Camera here for being gracious enough to invite me to test this new camera. Now, if you look at it, you look at the sensor. As you can see, the sensor size is massive. Very impressive. Now this is the new one. The one prior to it, which they still have, is a little bit smaller, GFX100S, which I use quite often for work. Now, the significance of this new camera is that the fact it's packed full of professional features, such as, for example, a USB-C port and a full HDMI port, which keeps it safe from, as opposed to the Mini. It has a mic port and has a full Ethernet port for direct communications with your photo editor and FTP server. So it's definitely a professional grade camera. And one of the beauties of this, and which kind of blew me away, is the fact that you were able to shoot at 8 frames per second on a medium format. I mean, that is insane. So even as a sports or wildlife photographer, 8 frames is pretty impressive for a medium format camera, in which you get file sizes up to 500 megabyte files. And one of the other features, which is beautiful, and the benefit to it, is having an SD card and a modern day contemporary CF card Express B. So you can do file transfers and have a huge buffer size if need be. And there are a couple of other accessories that you can get with it. You can get a battery pack optional battery pack in which you put 2 additional batteries in there to give it a lot better battery time for commercial work in studios and such. And another is the new beautiful contoured, resculptured chassis in which it places its function buttons right on top at a slanted angle, easy access for one finger to customize each function that you're looking forward to. Okay, another beautiful feature, as you can see, it has a nice flip out screen, which is extremely robust, and a nice clean back. Very elegant, very, very elegant. In conjunction with this new camera is the new 55 1.7 lens. Unbelievable fall-offs, wide open. And as you can see, the chrome-plated back, it's hardened steel and weatherproof with a rubber gasket here. So you won't be, there'll be no problems in working this camera outside. And it's just an impressive, beautifully built lens made in Japan. And very, very easy to put on. Just, that's it. And it's on there solidly. Okay? And another great feature for commercial guys like us is to be able to take off the EV and to replace it with an adapter in which you can insert this, in which to get waist angles. So if you're doing product shoots such as watches or jewelry, you're able to fine tune it very easily, and you can rotate it for different angles. So this is definitely an item that you want to use for professional use. So I would say for the price of $7,499 US, this camera is more than substantial for 99% of your work, and get the substantial results that you need for your clients. And that's not all. If you get this order today from YL and Fuji Malaysia will give you a special pre-order package, which is inclusive of several thousand ringgit worth of goodies, inclusive of a CF Express B card, a SanDisk SSD card, a backpack, and many other items if you pre-order between now and the 26th of September. So, without further ado, we can finish this off and we can start shooting. Thank you.